Welcome back to Arena Cube Sealed. I just decided to split the video because I didn't want it to be too long, so let's just go into our game number 4, and we're doing pretty fine. I mean, 3,000 gems for 600 gold, for 600 gems is gonna be good if we get to here, and we're just gonna get our money back if we win just once. So we're in a decent position when it comes to this cube. I think I got pretty lucky, but even when you get lucky in Sealed, like, don't feel that bad about it because you still had the good deck building skills to build something around the card you had, and you still had the good playing style. I mean, you still played well to get in a position where you can win, and I think we're gonna keep. This is good on turn 2, this is good on turn 3, and even if it takes long, and this we can just drop this on turn 4 and win. We're gonna try to scry into the... I think we can take it a bit easy and wait to scry. If our opponent doesn't play anything next turn, we just scry next turn. But I'd much rather just see what our opponent is playing before doing anything irrational. And if we draw a white source, I mean, we're fine. Banishing Light is decent. And I think we can just wait one more turn and before deciding to scry or not. Because if he plays anything on turn 2, we just Myra's Grasp it, scry, and then kind of try to dig for something. Dig for a white source, drop this on turn 4. And I don't think I want to wait anymore before scrying because I want to drop this on turn 4. Alternatively, I could drop Croxa now, but I don't think it's worth taking a whole turn off. I mean, what we could do, again, obviously going to keep Golden Shrine. What we could do is if he plays a 3-drop, we can Myra's Grasp it and then follow up with Croxa, deal with 2 of his cards, and then drop this in the turn after. That's not a bad idea either. So opponent is considering, I hope he does not have mana issues. He does not, thankfully. I don't like winning because of mana issues. And opponent still not play anything. I mean, I hope he doesn't have a way to counter it, and we should have played the mountain. Yeah, we should have definitely played the mountain. We're gonna have to take this a turn a bit too late, but it's fine. I thought too much of the Croxa Myra's Grasp line of play that I forgot that I wanted to play this as well. But that's fine. Let's just make him discard because I'm very worried about what he might have in hand. And is he just playing big spells? He has a God's Willing that he wants to lose. I mean, a combat trick not to worry about for Myra's Grasp is also good. And he Bone Crushes our face. That's fine, opponent, that's very fine with us. We can just Myra's Grasp that next turn. And if he plays another thing, we can just Myra's Grasp, Banishing Light. We're not in a bad position, honestly. If he plays a Planeswalker, we can Banishing Light it. And I think we're just gonna play Outlaw's Merriment. I mean, what could be bad for us? An Embercleave? Yeah, Embercleave would be bad. But is it in the cube? That's the question. Or we can Banishing Light this and just keep mana up for... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna Banishing Light this, kind of try to see if he has an enchantment removal. If he does, I mean, we just baited it out with this, and we just get to resolve our Merriment, and we're fine with him having a 3-3 dino. So yes, we are playing Enchantment Tribal, and I'm very sorry for anyone who plays against me, but that's how the deck turned out. Don't blame me for what I haven't seen. And so Heliod's Intervention, Erebus' Intervention. Can we do it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't unless we top deck a land. Let's top deck a land. Alright, easy enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just do that for 5, gain 5 life. And opponent, once again, I'm very sorry for what's happening to you, but that's the deck. I'm seriously very sorry for all of this. I mean, I usually do enjoy playing control, but not in a cube where people are trying to have fun. So just keep dropping things for us to remove, opponent. I mean, let's see who runs out of threats first, of answers first. And the Archon is gonna be a bit hard to remove. These are 1/1 humans, right? Yeah. So this makes them 1/1s. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just kill off this. And if he has now enchantment removal, we kind of kill everything. I mean, we not kill everything, I mean, we drop this off. Don't have any more threats, opponent. It's a Heliod. Like, I've dealt with so many things and then you drop a Heliod. Are you serious? You can give both of his creatures lifelink, and that's gonna make them grow good enough, and that's gonna gain him a bunch of life. But it's not the worst thing you can top deck. It's not the worst thing. At least it's not turned on just yet. Remorse for Cleric is gonna make our plan of playing, what was it called, Eldest Reborn a bit harder. But what could happen with Eldest Reborn is Heliod's gonna be a creature, and then we make him sack it, but don't expect that's gonna happen, because if this is a creature, he probably has other creatures to make it survive. What we could do is just Finale of Eternity next turn for How much mana do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could do it for 5, so this kills most of his board, I think. So I think I just want to drop out the Merriment and then maybe deal with the Cleric. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with that line. Deal with the Cleric. Kind of force out the issue of do you want to do this or not. Let's just deal with the Cleric. And I don't think I want to take a bunch of damage before we get into like something that can save us. I think he should just use it to exile our graveyard. Deals with Croxa. That's very sad for us. Yeah, I'm sorry Croxa, but you're not gonna get to do anything in this game. I'm very sorry for this happening to you. So let's hope he drops a creature. He doesn't. I don't think he still has enough threats in his deck that are that serious for us. So he's gonna make these into 4/4s and I'm just gonna kill them probably. Yeah, I think I will kill them because I mean this sounds like stupid to do, but or we can just keep on waiting and just block with these tokens, and that's also a very decent line of play. We're not gonna play the land because I don't want to show him that I drew a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, let's just wait. This has to be 10 or more to get anything into the grave, assuming we can even get creatures after what happened. Don't have a shock or a removal spell and we're fine. I seriously want him to drop a threat. Just like play any threat so he can give me more value of what I want to do. Lifelink, this becomes a 4/4. That's a line of play. Yeah, that's probably what he's going for. Lifelink. Embercleave? Really? Embercleave? So like me playing around Embercleave was actually paid off. And he's gonna gain life twice. I don't even know if he can kill this anymore. Let's see. So we can do this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's gonna have 7 toughness. Can we do this for 7? Okay, birth is fine. Can we do this for 7? That's a very good question. Still don't believe he top deck Embercleave. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can do this for 7. Yeah, we can do this for 7. That kills this board. 5, 6. It says total toughness, right? Yeah. Toughness. Oh, it says with toughness X or less. So if I do it for 4, I can also drop Midnight Reaper. Yeah, I hope this is how the card works. Yeah, it is how it works. So we just kill this, and drop Reaper. I mean, no, we can't drop Reaper, but it's fine. It's fine. You're not that behind. Let's just attack with our lifelink haste creatures because we're pretty behind when it comes to life totals. Hope he doesn't draw a threat because opponent has been jamming threat after threat. Yeah, I mean, it's time for you to calm down, opponent. It's definitely time for you to stop playing threats. And is he enchanting this? Okay, so this now has trample, double strike, and defender. I love how fair Magic is sometimes. And this deals with the problem. Yeah, Magic is very fair. It's a very fair game, and I'm very sorry for what I've said. I'm super sorry for what I've said, Magic. This dealt with all of the problems. I love how when I get salty, I kind of get rewarded. Teaching me all the wrong lessons in life. Whenever you feel bad about something, just be salty, and then it will just disappear. Magic lessons 101. So don't just quote me on this. I do not believe in what I'm saying. And this fixes the problem that he's run into. No, it doesn't, because it still has one less counter than these. So we're fine. And I think he drew a land as well, and he's not gonna play it. It's gonna kind of make me think, what is my opponent having land? Yeah, this is a land, opponent. This is definitely a land. Let's just deal it to here so he can't block our 4/2. Opponent, there's nothing you would have drawn that you would have not played if it wasn't a land. Don't try to like play smart. Especially in cube, there's not that many things at instant speed that your opponent would keep up. He's probably gonna log the 3/2, yeah. And our opponent is just gonna take 6. I'm gonna give it lifelink. Now it grows large enough. Yeah, I did not predict that. I'm gonna be very honest with myself. I did not predict this happening. And it has double strike, so it kills it. Yeah, that was a very line of play from my side. I'm gonna admit it. I do admit when I do that very bad plays, because now it just gained him 4 life, nullifying this basically. I should have not done that. I should have definitely not done that, but I mean, I don't think it's gonna punish us that much. We can just start making flyers and attacking with flyers. That's a decent enough line of play. So if our opponent does nothing, just keeps this up, we kind of just keep getting his creatures back from the graveyard, and then even if he blocks with this, it just dies. I should have responded with this on the stack with the escape, and he doesn't notice. So we're just gonna exile it quickly before anything happens. If it's a bait, it's a definitely good bait opponent, and I respect what you did. This was baiting us into doing this because this is like some kind of graveyard recursion. Very good play from your side. Definitely very good play from your side if this was a bait. And it was not a bait. I think I just overestimated what my opponent might have done. But that comes from playing against very good players in my store. The players in my store always like kind of bait you into doing some things you wouldn't want to do. Let's see. So Temple of Malice, we're going to use it to scry. I usually keep lands in my hand at this point in the game, but this is a scry effect, and scry effects are good. We can play this and then deal with this problem and kind of start attacking with more than just a 2-2. And do I want to do it now and then just play it? And I don't think I want to gain him 6 life. Yeah, let's just keep on attacking with these. And our board is big enough to deal with any problem on this stage. Even if he board wipes, just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards we're gonna draw off of that. I might even just add one more with Absolution. So we're fine. I think we're gonna be ahead whatever happens. Circle of Loyalty is gonna give him a Knight, and he has the mana also to use it. Dragon Master Outcast is not something I can easily deal with, but it's gonna die. Yeah, it's just gonna die. Right? Shouldn't it die? Does it give them +1/+1? Oh, it does give them +1/+1. So what we need to do is to get the one that just that deals 1 to anything, because I do not want to deal with a 5/5 dragon. That being said, let's deal with a 4/4 dragon from his graveyard. I mean, even the dragon isn't that serious of an issue. It's a 4/4, and then we get to kill it with just a bunch of triple blocks, and then we can just exile the Outcast. Yeah, I don't think we're in any kind of serious issue. If we don't get the one that deals 1 into anything, we just drop the Executioner, we just exile it. Or we could drop the Executioner, attack with everything. That's right now 6, 10, 12, 14, 16 damage. Yeah, I don't think our opponent can take 16 damage and be in any stage that's good for him. So opponent is gonna think, because like, you know, opponent has so many ways to respond to this besides giving anything lifelink. So please the one that is, yes, it actually gives us the perfect play. We just got the perfect play. I think he's dead, yeah. 4, 6, 10, 14, 14, 16, 18, 20. Yeah, our opponent is dead. Our opponent is dead. And yeah, just do it again, even in the cube. I just perfectly lethal people out of nowhere. And let's just use the Executioner. This is what I meant by this card is perfect. It deals with 2 things. This, such a good card. Let's just give our opponent a good game. Yeah, it's pretty much over opponent. Yes, yes. And with that, let's get into our game number 5. I think this video is gonna probably be short if both of the games are not gonna take that long to finish. So, game number 5 of Arena Cube Sealed. And I have to say, this event is more fun than I expected. Still don't think it's worth the money. I think I just got lucky with my pulls. I might just change my mind depending on what my friends tell me and how they do. Do I want 600 gems or do I just resign and keep my gold? I want my gems. I definitely want my gems. Yeah, let's just go for it. I mean, I would have considered not getting gems because I want to keep gold to draft. But let's just try to go for all of the wins. Let's just try to get 5 wins and only 1 loss. Let's make sure I charge my phone because I am taking connection from it. My internet is super bad. So we have a board wipe on turn 5. We have Captivating Crew and Varix. I think we're gonna keep this hand, and if we're not playing against a super aggro deck, we're fine. Yeah, I think we're gonna be fine. I don't think someone playing a tap land on turn 1 is gonna be a super aggro deck. So Temple, try to dig for our second white source. Electro Dominance. Electro Dominance is decent enough to keep because I can do it, drop this on turn 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Not this. Like I can drop Executioner. I mean, still 2 spells in 1. It's good enough, even if it's not getting me a 4 drop. And we can just wait, and then if we draw a land next turn, just play Executioner, play this like I said on turn 5 and get 2 things out of it. And a Resplendent Angel. You're gonna seriously have to deal with that before it goes out of hand. Laruan Enforcer is a way to deal with it because it can just keep on tapping it. And if he deals with the Enforcer, I think this is gonna be something pretty scary for us to deal with. I'm not gonna lie, but let's try to deal with it with Enforcer. If that doesn't work out, we just run out Varix for no value, but just to deal with it. And I think dealing with that is good enough, even if it doesn't give our Varix that much value. So Gorklaw, I hope we draw that board wipe very soon. This is not funny, opponent. Stop playing that many threats. I hope we draw a white. Just please draw us a white deck. Just please, deck. I deserve to draw a white source. And this is gonna make his things way easier to cast. Outlaw's Merriment is not what I want when I don't have a white source. Let's consider our options. We can't even kill any of his creatures just yet. Yeah, we're not in that good of a position right now. We need to dig for a board wipe. Do I just drop the Varix right now? Or do I just drop the Executioner? I think I'm gonna drop the Executioner. Block the Resplendent Angel with the 1/1. And then exile it next turn with the Executioner if worse comes to worse. And I'm gonna tap this down before combat. Let's hope nothing serious happens right now. Let's hope nothing serious happens. Let's hope. Let's wish to the Helm of the Host. That's actually super cool. That's honestly super cool. And Legion's Landing, meaning that this is gonna flip and that's gonna be a very serious problem for us. Helm of the Host is 5 mana to equip, so if Gorklaw doesn't get dealt with, Gorklaw is gonna become an army. And I do not deal with armies of bears very easily in this kind of deck. Yeah, you're not getting anything just yet, opponent, just please wait. And if we don't draw anything, we can just Executioner whatever he equips Helm of the Host to. Okay, so do I want to do that? Or do I just want... I can't even board wipe, so I think our line of play is just to either Electro Dominance whatever he Helm of the Hosts into, or to just Electro Dominance depending on what he equips it to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he can do it for 3 definitely. So he does not do anything I expected, and he went into combat and I did not notice. No, I did notice. Yeah, see, I'm always like 2 steps ahead. Let's just tap down Gorklaw. I don't want to deal with the Gorklaw just yet. And that also prevents Legion's Landing from flipping. And the only attacks with the 3/3, I'm gonna prevent the maximum amount of damage by blocking the Vampire and then Executioner on the... So 2 damage using the Executioner on the Resplendent Angel. And that dealt with one of our problems, which is this, just giving him infinite angels. Alright, so that is that. And then next turn, if he hands of the Host into anything, we just Electro Dominance it. Even if he does it now at end step, we still do that. Let's see. So Stonecoil Serpent also is a good thing our opponent did. So do we Electro Dominance right now for 3, get a Midnight Reaper, and then block with the 1/1 and try to draw into our white source? Or do we kind of wait until... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait and force him into using his mana, or just using Helm of the Host onto something. Because like, I need him to waste a bit of his mana, like just a bit. Whatever it is, I need him to waste his mana. Alright, so we Electro Dominance, paying 3. Let's just deal 3 to that. Auto pay obviously, and we have ways to deal with our opponent's Helm of the Host, but we're not drawing into it. We're not drawing into anything just yet. Banishing Light is enough, and we have the mana to play it. So are we taking 5? I mean, this taps it down. No, because it's a 0 mana on the field. And yeah, I think we're just gonna block. Even though we're gonna take 3 from Trample, I kind of need to draw into something like Banishing Light. So many things are good right now, like a white source. Baffling End is also good. Yeah, Baffling End just dealt us with this. Yeah, Baffling End is gonna deal with Stonecoil Serpent, and now we can drop the Captivating Crew to gain control of his next threat whenever he equips it with the Helm of the Host. So if Captivating Crew survives, even though it looks like he has a Helm of the Host and we're behind, whenever it's his combat, we just gain control of it. Like, or before his combat, we gain control of it. So we technically nullified Helm of the Host. So let's see, what was my opponent gonna play? A Knight of Grace, that's fine with us. What do you play, opponent? A Thrashing Brontodon, which is gonna deal with this and give him it's gonna give him a 3/3 dinosaur. Yeah. And what we could do is actually gain control of the Brontodon with the Captivating Crew, then sacrificing it and dealing with the Helm of the Host. And I think that's what we're going to do next. Yeah. Thank you, opponents, for playing Brontodon. I'm very, very much thankful for all of what you've done in your life, opponent. And I think he did not notice just yet that I can go for the line of play I have in mind. This does untap it, yeah. So yeah, One of the people at my store just played that with a I forgot which spell, but I think the green ley line that says that creatures that tap for mana tap for a bit more. I forgot like the exact number, and then he made infinite mana with that. Yeah, he is the kind of player that plays these kinds of decks, and that's why I love him. Let's just attack with the Brontodon. Let's see if he wants to block. He doesn't block. So his Legion's Landing is gonna flip, but that's not the worst issue right now. Let's just deal with the Helm of the Host, because we don't want to deal with that anytime soon. And this sacrifice gains us a land, and the Amari's Grasp is good to deal with either. Yeah, it can only deal with the Dinosaur because this has protection from black. Not protection, hexproof, I'm sorry. Let's not give wrong terms. So let's just block this way. And yeah, I think that's fine. I mean, taking 6 is fine. Because we can... Yeah, I don't think we're that behind in any sort of way. Midnight Reaper is going to be problematic if I draw a board wipe. Let's see what happens. And yeah, we're not going to get to play the board wipe anytime soon. How much is this? Kicker 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So next turn if we draw a land we get to do it. Let's just play that. And we do keep the white source, and I think we're gonna suicide Midnight Reaper next turn because I don't want to keep on losing life. We're just gonna Myers Grasp the Dinosaur, and then we have enough mana to gain control of any attacker he might have in mind. What I could do is gain control of his lifelink creature and then block with that, and then that just draws us a card and gains us a life, which is good in my opinion, and I think in everyone's opinion that's a good line of play. Or what we could do is just use the Knight of Grace, gain control of it, but I think I want to gain life in this stage in the game, and it also depends on his draw. Oh, this is only sorcery. Yeah, it would have been broken honestly if it was any time I want. Let's just do what I mentioned, which is gaining control of this. And then even if this dies, I don't want to keep on taking damage. Yeah, I'm done with taking damage every turn. I'm super done with taking damage every turn. To just draw a card, and we can't even board wipe with this. So yeah, opponent. Did you not expect me to like block? Did you just expect me to take 3 when I'm at 6 life? Yeah, I'm sorry if I ruined any of your plans, but I wasn't going to keep on taking 3 every turn. And Verix is a good card because it gets us 2 blockers, so we kind of deal with what was it called? The 1/1 that's coming from Legion's Landing at the end. I mean Adanto, the first fort at his end step. It was Legion's Landing, it's now Adanto, and our opponent is considering I don't know what, because like opponent, I'm losing my creature. I swear I'm suiciding my creature. So if you just let this resolve, everything works out. Like everything. You're happy, I'm not happy, everyone's happy. And I hope I'm not disconnected and I'm just ranting. And you should really just have like some way of telling you if you're disconnected or not. Maybe something here, like a green thing that says online or not. Just like any way for me to know besides this. So yeah, our opponent is probably disconnected, or he's considering what I might have in hand. That's a very wise thing to do, opponent, but I swear I do not have anything. If you can hear me, Skeglil 2 arrow, I do not have anything in my hand. What could you even do? Like, do you have a way to give trample? Is that all of this? Do you have a way to give trample and just win the game? If you do, honestly, go for it. That would be very cool from your side. Just end the game right now. What gives trample for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 green? Yeah, there is a spell that gives +3/+3 and trample, and it does it 3 times. So target creature gets +3/+3, target creature gets +3/+3, and target creature gets +3/+3, and then you may choose the same target again. So I don't know if it's in the draft, it's in the queue, but I've lost to it before in draft in the store, because like I didn't block all of my opponent's creatures, and then I was like, what could you do? Pump it for 9, and then yeah, my opponent went like, yeah, I can pump it for 9, and then boom, pump it for 9. So let's see, even if our opponent has that, we're dead. We're technically just done with. So I hope he has it and he just disconnected so he doesn't play it. Because I don't want to die that way. I don't like dying to trample damage. I like dying to anything except for trample damage. And I've lost before to double Blossoming Defense on a Ghalta after I exactly blocked to survive, and I kept in mind a shock, because like No, I did not want to win the fourth game that way. No, opponent. I'm very sorry for winning the last game that way. The cube was actually way more fun than I expected. I still don't know if it's worth the money because I did not experience into it that much, and I don't want to just enter another one because I think we're running a bit low on gold. I want to keep them for Ikoria to draft an Ikoria. But if you want me to enter a draft, a cube, feel free to tell me and we will enter it. And let's just see what I open. Let's just see. Okay, so are they green? So we just get 20 gems. What uncommon do we get here? Angel, meaning we're probably gonna get a green rare. And yeah, we get a green. And yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video. You seeing me earn 600 gems, 620 gems, and a green rare. Sadly, if you enjoyed this content, please do consider subscribing. Like for more videos just like this. Comment down below what you want me to build for Mythic Monday because I want your opinion. I don't just want to play anything I want. And with that, I'll see you guys next time.